Welcome back to the final film in the Summer of Darkness. I'm Eddie Muller, also known as the Czar of Noir, and it's been my pleasure to serve as your host for this excursion into the darker side of classic Hollywood cinema. I figured it only fitting to bring down the curtain with one of the greatest American crime films, The Asphalt Jungle. Director John Huston began his career as a screenwriter, and no one in the business had a keener understanding of or more respect for great works of literary fiction. Among the exceptional authors he adapted to film, Dashiell Hammett, B. Traven, Maxwell Anderson, Stephen Crane, James A.G. Truman Capote, Ernest Hemingway, Arthur Miller, Tennessee Williams, Rudyard Kipling, Flannery O'Connor, Malcolm Lowry, James Joyce, not to mention a crack he took at the great American novel, Herman Melville's Moby Dick. As soon as Huston read the galleys of W.R. Burnett's 1949 novel, The Asphalt Jungle, he snapped up the movie rights, knowing it would make a terrific film. He'd previously adapted Burnett's novel, High Sierra, which is also about a group of crooks plotting a high-stakes heist. In fact, Burnett's specialty was stories about small groups of men thrown together in a treacherous mission, regardless of whether it was a war, western, or crime story. Huston wrote the script with Ben Maddow, trimming the role of the police and keeping the focus on the crooked characters. All of the actors are incredible, top to bottom, with every role perfectly cast and performed. Sterling Hayden and Gene Hagen were billed as the stars, but The Asphalt Jungle is a true ensemble piece, a rarity in Hollywood at that time. The supporting actors, especially Sam Jaffe and Louis Calhern, make the most of the script's brilliant dialogue, which includes some of the most quotable lines in the genre. Jaffe was nominated for an Oscar, and Calhern should have been. The film is also famous, of course, for providing a provocative star-making role for young Marilyn Monroe, but she's just one of the film's many treasures. MGM studio chief Louis B. Mayer expressed disdain for his own film, saying, "It's trash. I wouldn't cross the street to see a picture like that." Well, LB, one man's trash is another man's masterpiece. From 1950, here is the great American heist picture, The Asphalt Jungle.